You're watching a full in-depth review of the 2026 Honda CB150F, and today we're going to cover everything you need to know before buying this bike. From the way it looks, to how it feels on the road, how it performs day to day, and whether the price tag justifies it. Right out of the gate, when you see this bike in person, it gives you that solid, classic commuter sport presence that Honda is known for. The bodywork is clean and muscular, and even though it's a commuter-class motorcycle, it still carries a confident stance on the road. The fuel tank has crisp graphics, the side panels flow down with sporty lines, and the paint quality feels mature and refined, which is something you don't always get in this segment. The alloy wheels and the front disc brake add to its purposeful look, and overall it feels like a bike that's built to be noticed, not just noticed for the sake of it but noticed for quality. Much more than just a workhorse, it feels like a bike that was styled with a bit of passion rather than just numbers. Atlas Honda. Moving to the details you interact with every day, the instrument cluster is straightforward but functional. It's easy to read at a glance, offering your speed, odometer, trip meter, gear position indicator, and fuel level. It's not overloaded with tech. No Bluetooth, no smartphone connectivity, no TFT screen, but what's here works cleanly and without distraction. For most riders who want simplicity and reliability, that's a win. One thing you'll notice is the absence of fancy gadgets, but that's also part of the design philosophy: keep it dependable. Atlas Honda. Ergonomically, the seating position feels natural, upright and relaxed. Whether you're cruising city traffic or taking a slightly longer ride, the seat doesn't fatigue you quickly. The ride height and handlebar positioning work well together so you feel in control without feeling cramped. The seat itself has decent padding. Not something you'd call plush, but it's comfortable enough for multi-hour routes. If you're used to smaller 125cc class bikes, this will feel noticeably more composed. Atlas Honda. Under the skin, the heart of this machine is a 149cc, 4-stroke SOHC air-cooled engine with an internal balancer to keep vibrations in check. This engine makes around 11.5 horsepower at high RPM and about 12.6 Nm of torque, and it's paired to a smooth 5-speed constant mesh transmission with both kick and electric start options. What this means on the road is easy, predictable power that doesn't whip you around. Instead, it delivers usable torque where you need it, especially in stop-and-go city riding or moderate highway stretches. You're not going to set any drag racing records, but you'll comfortably cruise through everyday traffic with enough reserve power to overtake slower vehicles confidently. Point. Fuel economy is one of the strong suits here. With a 13-liter tank capacity, including a small reserve, and a fuel average that riders commonly report around 35 km per liter under normal conditions, this CB150F doesn't drink fuel excessively. For daily commuting or weekend rides, that's a big deal because running costs stay manageable. It's noticeable compared to older 150cc bikes that sometimes struggled with economy whenever you push the throttle. Point. Out on the road, suspension does its job well. The front telescopic forks and rear swing arms soak up city potholes and uneven surfaces without being jarring. You feel secure and planted. Braking performance is decent. Front disc and rear drum setup is a common combo at this price point, and it gives you enough bite and confidence when you need it. Cornering is stable for a commuter bike, and although you won't be clipping apexes like a sport bike, it won't feel nervous or unsettled either. Atlas Honda. Now let's talk price, value, and whether you should consider this bike. In Pakistan, the **2026 CB150F model is priced around 499,900 Pakistani rupees depending on your city and dealer charges. For what you get: a reliable, well-engineered engine, classic Honda reliability, decent mileage, and a bike that looks good without trying too hard. That's a fair position in the mid-range bike market. That kind of pricing puts it up against other 150cc commuters and even some slightly larger displacement bikes, but the CB150F's reputation for durability and dependable service network gives it an edge. Price. In conclusion, if you're looking for a 150cc bike that is easy to live with every day, comfortable enough for longer rides, and doesn't burden you with high running costs or expensive maintenance, the 2026 Honda CB150F is a solid choice. It doesn't try to be something it's not, It's a practical bike that delivers what most riders need: dependable performance, respectable fuel economy, a confident look, and a trusted badge on the tank. Whether you're a commuter or a weekend tourer, this bike will likely satisfy those expectations without too many surprises.